My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Rhapsody estate thereof. Now, we've got a full sanitarium here, removing a lot of negative quirks, locking in a couple, and also curing a bunch of diseases. Alongside that, we also have a character in the Abbey, Hayden Plus, as well as 2 Crimson Curse characters in the Tavern. All of this is in service of setting up for the final fight in the courtyard, that is to say, the next attempt at the Countess. That said, I need to get an invitation before I can do that. So the best way that I can get that invitation is by farming out a bunch of short missions, just so that I can advance the week timer, so that I can advance the infestation. So what I've decided to do here is pick up Tiger Army, Emin, Mortimer, who is actually low level for what we're currently going to be doing, as well as Pennell, and dive into this Warren's mission. We've also got their equipment kind of all set. Emin's just going to be a perma-stun. Pennell is going to be most of our damage. We've got Tiger Army for the secondary stun. And then Mortimer is the walking heal. The thing from the Stars fight is going to be annoying for us, but not impossible. Which is an important part of why this party is going to be okay. It's going to be exactly as okay as the voice. Okay. It's going to be exactly that. Definitely over-preparing, but I'd rather over-prepare than under-prepare because I have an under-leveled character going into this area. Food shovel keys, torches, intractables. Oh, crumbs! This is the Warrens, not the Weald. Okay, hang on. We can drop a couple of these. Yeah, now we're fine. Okay. Let's go. I've also leveled up all of these characters in my off time in order to go out on this party. Now, we do have 2 names that we need to award. Number 1, a new person at the 4th wall tier. So we have 1 name to award to a character that does a bunch of dodging.
They bleed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
And considering the majority of the defensive statistic for a class like... do I want to do it on Mortimer? Okay, I'm going to misspell Mortimer. I have a different class in mind for the person who just joined the Patron. I'll try and remember to do that as soon as we finish this episode.
These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Cool. Actually, just going to throw the blight in. And then more. And then I'm going to follow that up with trying to pull the cultist enchantress out of position. Or not, that's fine too, I guess. Cultist Enchantress gets 1 turn here. There's a notable lack of any party member who has a stress heal that can target other members. So for that reason, preventing stress-dealing actions is going to be particularly important. Emin, thankfully, has a ridiculous amount of stress resist. So the fact that the Cultist Enchantress got that 1 off, don't really matter. Looking for Pennell to go next.
This is how
Pennell? We have 11 speed. The other target has 6. If we didn't go first, I was going to be real mad about it.
Death by inches.
Possibility of a stun here, not a guarantee, obviously, though. Okay, 6 more damage on the Cultist Gladiator to prevent an action from them this round. Get it done. Should have done the self-stress heal if I knew that I was going to get another action in advance. Never mind, it turns out that other action would have failed. So
that cuts on its own.
All works out in the end. Pump the torch before we go into this room. We've just got 100% of room battles, so that's why I came down in this direction. Otherwise, I would have completely ignored this area. I'll double stun the backline because they are both stress dealers, so it's important that I throw that stun in while I can.
Executed.
Hey, good old sky slaps right there. Okay, If Tiger Army acted before that Cultist Gladiator, I would have stunned that Cultist Gladiator, but because we didn't... Actually, no, I'll still stun it. That's fine, that's fine. This is the best move, predicated on the idea that Parnell acts in the first turn of the next round, and Parnell should act in the first turn of the next round. As it turns out, Parnell didn't, but at the very least, Emin did. I don't know why Parnell is so slow right now. Parnell has literally 11 speed and keeps acting slower than people who have like 3 or 4 less speed. It is a tad frustrating to be as generous as I possibly can be. So we'll try and pull the Swine Marcher out of position here. Good. Stun for 6. Stuns for 4. That's unfortunate. Okay, so that means we need another action committed to that Swine Marcher before that Swine Marcher dies. That's the action. We've got it. And now it's just about dedicating as many actions to the Swine Reaver as possible. One of the big reasons I'm super interested in upgrading Mortimer is because Mortimer does have Hippocratic, and on a character that has such a ridiculous range of possible heals. Oh, Mortimer just dodged for like the second time in this battle. I don't know, maybe it's name time. Swine Reaver's already dead.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Not actually yet, but we have another action committed that is only going to be capable of dealing damage. But for a character that has such a range of healing, plus 20% to your healing skills is a lot. Okay. Stress seal there. Ooh, crit on it as well. Nice.
Obey. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Now, because we have no other stress sealer in this party and we don't have like virtue trinkets to pass around between the party members, we're not going to be using the Abomination's transformation unless it is absolutely essential. The only one I care about here is Thin-Blooded. So let's remove it and see. Oh, cool. We got that quirk, the bad one, lifted off of me. We're pumping the torch before these runes just for the possibility of the Super Scout. All right, so the next one would be like Diurnal, I guess. Enlightened. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Come on. Nice. Good scout. Woohoo! Very good scout. Right, this is exactly why we brought holy water.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Nice attempt. Pump the torch 2 times before going in so that we have the possibility of surprising. Alright, one of them resisted there, which is a tad unfortunate. I really wanted to guarantee the stun on the large corpse eater, so I had the character with the highest stun chance go for it. Despite the fact that Tiger Army would have been able to target only large corpse eater, whereas Emin has the ability to target the corpse eater. Woo! Just a comedy of errors right there. Parnell gets hit and given vertigo. That's a lower move resist by 40%, I believe. 50%, never mind. I'm garbage. I didn't even know it was 50%. Yeah, they both have really high blight resists, unfortunately. I was actually trying to go for the swine spawn, but as it turns out, I definitely wouldn't have hit that. Munch rolls in the Tiger Army, who does manage to hit back this time at least.
confidence surges as the enemy
Nice crit.
crumbles.
Unfortunately, we are now marked, so... Oh, we actually removed the mark there. Nice. The enemy decided to reapply it instantly. On Blight. Parnell's trying,
Press
apparently.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, and stun him. Good. Now it's just focus fire with the most damage we can deal. Good Lord. Not a fan of the impossibility of blighting these targets. At the very least, we get a lot of stuns on them. I'm not going to set up another riposte because I want that mark to wear off. And it does at the end of this round, right? It does. Hey, we hit a blight, finally. They said it couldn't be done. And they were mostly right, frankly.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Infuses the hero with great power. You've got plus 15% damage, plus 10 accuracy, and plus 5% crit until camp. I put that on that character because Tiger Army is basically the only character here who actually rolls for damage.
Measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Mortimer, please. Hopefully Mortimer levels out into level 3. Okay, so we've got 2 battles left. Pile of bones.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Very important to try and stun and kill that Slaver and Ghoul as quickly as possible, just because the ridiculous amount of stress that it can put out across my party. Thankfully, Ammon manages to connect a stun. I'm going to set up a riposte here, just because I know that those munchers are very, very likely to go for our front line here, and they do. So now I dealt 11 damage with a single attack, and now it's 17 damage with a single attack. It only gets better. Much rolls on Mortimer, but does manage to bleed. Ooh, that's unfortunate. All right, hopefully this stun manages to land again, and it does. Okay, that Slaver and Ghoul is now probably not our problem.
Ringing
Oh,
ears.
crits though.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Woo! Giant heal, because of course. And that backliner is dead now. Beautiful.
As
So is
the
that
fiend
Corpse Eater?
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Munch gets crits. Hopefully we act before the Slaver and Ghoul on Mortimer here. And Mortimer does. Mortimer
The
self-heal.
wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Well, I guess you technically tried. I can't fault you for that much. We just a wee bit more money right there. All right, got to remember to pop out the light as I finish this battle. Oh, okay, beautiful. Relatively easy battle here. Come on, Mortimer next. Come on, Mortimer next. Slap him. Okay, and that is... Neither of the backline is dead. Damn, they only get one action though. Ouch. Well, we got really lucky on those dodges.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Great. Everyone's dead now. Roll for the possibility of a stress heal, and we managed to get a little bit. The loot we attain is...
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Hidden compartment, picks up stuff that we don't need and stuff that we can kind of throw away. Cool, another short mission.
Experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
Mortimer, yeah, got a lot of experience out of it, didn't really level up. Tiger Army did get into the 5th level bracket, which is going to make it a little more difficult.
Our estate was the envy of this land.
Okay, let's find another short mission and just immediately draft a team for it. Okay. Runzor Cove. The Cove, I'm feeling. Throw out that entire party. We do have some people to treat, but we can do that in time. Patricia, don't you have... Yeah, you have Cove Tactician, so you'll be coming on this mission. Who else would be really good here? Cove Adventurer? Okay. Not being able to be pulled in this area, rather, is also important. Demonomania. Bad humors. Hey, you got a lot of stuff I need to cure on you. Alright, Plaque Holder. It is time for you to finally get an actual name. Your name is going to be Neo, with reference to how well you dodge. And then another name that we need to award is of the alien renders variety. So I think basically if I have an unnamed character come out on this mission, ooh, okay. Well, you are now alien renders because we are going to an area that does have the thing from the stars. Colin, Laws, no. How do I want to round out this party? I do want copy. Yeah, I want copy. Okay. And then I guess we need a second line stunner. You could take Benel. But in reality, we definitely should take Mystara. I mean, Cove Explorer, Natural Swing, Hot to Trot. This is a very familiar party. Now, Patricia is not going to be able to hold the same trinkets that Patricia usually would hold in this situation. So, that's a bit of a problem. Where usually we would provide Patricia with crit here, that's just not going to happen. So, instead, we will go Focus Ring. We should have more Focus Rings. Unequip all trinkets from characters. Focus Ring slots. There we go. 1 Focus Ring, 2 Focus Ring. You'll go with red Focus Ring and then a blue Focus Ring for the back. Well, hang on. No, that's not how it goes. Whoops. Okay. Patricia, actually, I think what I'm going to get you to hold is going to be the Ethereal Crucifix here for the extra damage versus Eldritch. I just think in that area, it's going to be particularly important. Now, Mystara, you are a wee bit more difficult. So let's just duck off to alien renders here for the ease. Mystara, no, you aren't, right? You have the Rampart Shield, nothing but the Rampart Shield, and exclusively the Rampart Shield. And then Carpy, you want the Bleed Trinket. Do you? Actually, no, you want the Bloody Dice. Because there's very few things in this area that will target a bleed on Carpy. There are, for what it's worth, things in this area that will target a bleed on Carpy, but very few. Oh god, that's a thunderstorm outside. I really hope that my computer doesn't shut off because of the rain. Because it did a couple episodes ago, and it was bad. Not in this series, though, thankfully. Okay. Actually, got good enough healing that we can probably drop that down a little bit. Take 3 shovels, 3 medicinal herbs, 2 skeleton keys, 4 holy water because it's important that I have the ability to buff up everyone's resists. Cool. Food, shovels, keys, torches. Great, let's go. It's important that I have the ability to buff up everyone's blight resist when we go into the thing from the stars fight.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Alright, pelagic nightmares. Come get some. Woo! Giant hit on the pelagic tidemaster there. Pretty pleased about it. I do want to kill this Squiffy Ghast as quickly as possible. But I fear the actual way that I should be handling this is to kill everyone but the Squiffy Ghast.
The ground quakes.
So that then I only have the Squiffy Ghast on the field to focus on. Right, Pelagic Tidemaster goes down this round. Squiffy Ghast goes into round 4. Hopefully we don't get an off-kill to Jig here. Round 3, sorry. Maddening Shanty. That's exactly what we wanted. Direct that damage. Cultist Champion is almost dead now.
A devastating blow.
Wasting a giant hit on the Cultist. Damn it! So we got 1 dodge and 3 horrors.
Fear consumes the mind.
And that also moved the Cultist Champion into a position where the Cultist Champion can actually launch their primary attack. Thankfully, it was entirely useless, but still, they tried to do it, and that's what counts. Oh, yes. I love it when they got a character that's already dead. Clearly unbeknownst to them at that time. I'm doing that for the straight up damage. I'm not going to bleed. Well, there was actually a slight chance there that I would bleed. But that's not why I was doing it. Great.
Formation is broken.
1 down.
Maintain the offensive.
Go for the quick party heal there.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Just because with an enemy with 75% protection, it really just does not make sense to have not Burkhet, sorry, alien renders throw in a hit against them. I'm gonna have to get used to alien renders being the character that I refer to when I'm not referring to a damage dealer, because I am used to saying damage dealer. On. Ah. Alright, so we have at least another round of combat here now. There was no possibility that stun would hit, by the way. Or rather, that it would land. Let me kill you!
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
100% of room battles, so I do have to go through this anyway.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
I may actually just not go down that extra hallway. But I do want the thing from the stars fight. Damn it. Alright, game, you got me. Ugh. Rough target for the Call of the Deep there.
Well struck.
Stun there, Mastara.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Important kill. Less stress out on the party is particularly important, but more so, I was about to say, that's going to allow me to use a harvest next round very effectively here.
A decisive pummeling.
Would have taken out the Pelagic Piranha for me. That's the second action of that Pelagic Tidemaster, which now means they are fair game. And they're dead as a direct result. No, they're not. Ooh, yep, 1 HP. I don't know how much I enjoy that. Gave it a red hot go. That's all I could be expected to do. Stress wave. A bunch of stress. Tell you what, this fight could have gone better. Should have just actually been a hit there. That's my bad. So what, we're looking for an Impale next round? Okay. I can swing that. Since we crit last round, Carpi has a ridiculous amount of stress healing here. So yeah, 17 in single stress heal is pretty good.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
There's the Impale for taking out a character. Stun should guarantee us. Yeah, we're fine. Another stress heal. Yeah.
The blood quickens. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Yeah, I want the thing from the stars. It's not even. Damn. The reason I'm so gung-ho and killing as many things from the stars as possible is because I want the memories, which is a rare drop from the thing from the stars. I also want the thing from the star trinkets, which are rare drops from the thing from the stars. So I kind of need to give it a red hot go every time I have the ability for the possibility to even get them. Just going to guarantee the Pelagic Tidemaster doesn't get another action. As it turns out, we would have had 2 actions before the Pelagic Tidemaster. That -8 speed actually from the expose made the action that I went for incorrect. That's my bad. I didn't take that into account.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Good crit. Next would be a self-heal on herself. Trisha, that doesn't really matter. Problem is, we're not going to get another round here.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
It's okay, though.
This expedition at least promises success.
So I pop out the lights so that I can walk back in complete darkness and do a bunch of looting. Looting, looting, looting. Keep those packs of looting. Throw hard. Okay.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
It's not exactly beyond measure, but it is nice. Give it that much. Taking home a bunch of money at this rate. Loads of money. L-O-D-S-A-M-O-N-E. What's that spell? Loads of money. Probably.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I have actually spent a lot of my my bank recently trying to heal from the last time that we had some problems, let's say, with our roster. So I feel like this isn't necessarily the worst thing I could do. We've had a lot of hunger occurrences recently. Like that's been
lit.
4 so far.
We require only the strength to follow it.
This dungeon isn't long enough for that to be a reasonable amount. Electric Tide Master still needs another action to guarantee a kill. Hopefully, it'll be the stun coming out of Alien Renders here. Never mind. Giant crit there because that party member will probably be up for a couple more rounds. Sea Breeze. Ugh. That's still not enough.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay. On we bit more damage on the back line. Yes, beautiful. Oh, yeah, that'll get it done. All right, we're good here. We're good here. That resist is brutal. If not for that resist, we would have had a kill this round. And now we still do. Beautiful.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Oof. All right, I'm gonna throw away some torches, actually. Oh, cool. That is the end of the dungeon. I thought that it might be. Which is why I was okay with throwing away a torch. Stun? There's only a 50% chance, so I can't be too sad. Nice. Alright. Easy kill on the paralyzing stinger.
Annihilated.
Not the one that I meant that we had an easy kill on, and now the paralyzing stinger that I thought we had an easy kill on, we no longer have an easy kill on because we can't actually target them. But it's okay. We'll find ways around. Even if that way around is apparently waiting for a whole nother round here. I don't want to wait for another round. I don't want to wait for this round to be over.
A dizzying fall.
Take that more money, thank you. Pack's already been looted. Yeah, that makes sense. Another pack. Should have popped the torch. That's what I was trying to do there, but acted a little too quickly for myself. I did get the scout here. There are two room battles. Two hall battles. The reason that hall battles matter to me is exclusively because of the thing from the stars. There we go.
A shard of alien malignity.
Oh, that's a crit and a half right there. Hell yes, Carpy. Mystara does want to open this battle with the buff. Transfixing shard rolls on Mystara. I gotta remember that it is time to put the... it is time to drop a holy water on everyone. I used that to pump the torch, by the way. Return to the stars. Lead. Oh, giant crit there, Patricia. Thankfully, the thing from the stars is Eldritch, which is what I was accounting for when I gave Patricia the ethereal crucifix here.
Be gone.
Good kill, Alien Renders. I actually wasn't expecting you to land that. I was thinking that possibly we were going to need to pitch in a little extra damage as well from Mystara. But, Lord, Mystara is getting targeted here. Seven to 16, rolls to 7. Return to the stars. Giant hit, giant crit, lovely. Very happy to see it. Perfect. All right, we're probably just gonna shred this boss. Right. Having Alien Renders go for that hit is important, actually, as it turns out, because Mystara could get stunned, considering Mystara typically acts after the first action from the thing from the stars. But furthermore than that, Mystara occasionally will take their own turn, courtesy of being crimsonly cursed. And that ain't a great idea for us. So literally, I am more than happy to leave this dungeon as soon as I finish this fight. The only reason I stayed is so that I could kill the thing from the stars. Rough. Thing from the stars is not yet dead, but he's very close. That's a problem. Mystara, don't take your own action. Oi. Thank you.
Another abomination. Cleansed from
The thing from the stars, I think, dies while doing its purge here. Yep. A lot like that.
Vanished to the void.
I love how they kind of swallow the tongue on the announcer there. All right. That's it. That's all I wanted.
Wholesome marine life can flourish. If indeed there is such a thing.
Eldritch Slayer replaces Irrepressible on copy. Zoophobia, as well as Prismatic Stability. I swear I have another party member with Prismatic Stability. I guess? I don't know what's happening there. 1 hero per roster. Slugger, extra damage on melee skills. So we didn't get any of the trinkets that I was looking for, but that's okay. We did get
Women
a buff.
and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Oh no, of course, Prismatic Stability was lost when we lost Alien Renders the first. Which reminds me, actually, this is Alien Renders the second. There we go. Now, for the moment, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.